Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Cards, Fake or Real. Now today we're going to open up two XY Steam Siege booster packs. Now this one I already opened it up, so sorry. Just wanted to double check something. So this one you can tell that it's fake by two things without even opening the pack. Number one, it will be silver foil on the top and on the bottom. And number two, if you look at it closely, you'll see that the recommended age of 6+ are in different places. The authentic one, it's always going to be in the top corner, right over here. Do you see that? 6+. And on the fake one, it's not always going to be, but oftentimes it will be under the trading card game, right here, 6+. So now that we got that out of the way, let's open up the cards and see what we get. So the fake one, let's start with that. So the fake one, we have Fletchling, Foongus, Galvantula, and I apologize if I pronounce anything wrong, as I am still learning and trying to keep up with my son, since he is a Pokemon super duper knowledge master. And then we have a supporter card, and this one is a Gardevoir Spirit Link. Those are nice to have. And then we have Gastrodon. And then we have Hoopa. Then we have Hoppip. Then we have Hydrogian. And lastly, we have this nice Gengar EX. So as you can see, it's a foil card. However, if you look closely, foil cards will always reflect against the light, but as you see, it's not reflecting at all. So that's kind of a dead giveaway if you look closely to check whether a Pokemon card is fake or real. So let's count all the cards to see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 cards total, which never happens if the booster package is authentic, because in an authentic booster package will always have 10 Pokemon cards and 1 scannable TCG card. So that's one dead giveaway. So now let's put that aside and let's open up the real one and see all the goodies that we get in the real one. There you go. Now, the first thing we check for is, does it have a TCG card? Yes, it does. So this one you can scan into the TCG game directly, and it will give you every single card that I'm holding in my right hand right now. Now let's count the cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. So as the package says, 10 additional card games. And there are indeed 10 additional card games plus 1 scannable TCG card. Now let's see what we have, because the real ones are always fun. So first we have Lampent, Hawlucha, one of my favorite, Tangrowth, Weavile, Meowth, and this is a holo card. And as you can see, if you look really closely at the holo card, you'll see that there's an imprinted symbol underneath the holo card. Now, if you look at a holo card for the fake ones, it will never have that imprinted symbol. Why? Probably because it's pretty hard to scan that in, and most counterfeit Pokemon cards are made through scanning and then just pasting it on into a piece of cardboard. Then we have Ponyta, gorgeous. Litwick, very nice. Joltik, Foongus, and it looks like we have two identical cards. I believe the fake package that we opened up had one of these also, so we can do a nice comparison. And then we have Bergmite. Now, so just to check, now every Pokemon card booster pack will either come with a full art or a holo card, usually a holo card. So we do indeed have one in here, which is the Meowth that I showed you. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the artwork. And look at it just shine against the light. Now, let's do a comparison. I believe we will do the Foongus right here. So, there we go. So now I'm holding this in my hand. Whoops, so sorry. I'm holding this in my hand. Can you tell which one's fake and which one's real? Well, looking at it closely, you'll see that one card is more distinctive in its coloring. This one, it's more vibrant. And this one is just like a softer coloring, okay? And we look even closer, you'll see that this one has a the green area will be a touch darker than this one. Now let's look at the HP and everything else to see if everything else matches. .40 HP. Ability, Play Ball. Skill, Ram, 10 points. Weakness, Fire. Resistance, none. Retreat value, 1. And each of them has 2016 Pokemon as the copyright term. And it's illustrated by Yuta Mori. And the number is 12/114 and dot, which means it's a common card. And the symbol, since they are Pokemon XY Steam Seed, should be identical. There's no misspellings. Everything else is exactly the same. If you look closely. No misspellings. Everything else is exactly the same. So, how can we tell which one is fake and which one is real? Because they're so similar. And then anyone just picking up one of these cards would think, well, you know, it's real, but let's check, okay? So, if you look on the bottom for each of this, the symbol on the very bottom over there is exactly the same. The number is the same, and the illustrator is the same on both cards. But look closely. You'll see that the font is darker on this one. I'm sorry. The font, so sorry, is darker on this one. And Foongus is darker also. Now, oftentimes the fake Pokemon cards will have different fonts. This one, however, is the same exact font. The only way to tell is that one is darker, the other one is lighter. So, how else do we tell? Okay, so let's take the fake one first, and let's do the bend test. You see that? Now, a Pokemon authentic card should never be able to do that ever. This one is the real one, and you see, much harder because these are made from good quality cardboard with black stripes inside so that you cannot see it if you reflect it against strong light. Because some fake Pokemon cards are so ill-made that you can see right through it if you put it right up against bright light. So that's one test, and the other test is the back of the card. Look at the card in the back. So do you see something that's a touch different? Now, this is the real one, okay? This is the fake one. How can I tell? Now the real one has the strong distinctive border, blue border all around the card. You see that? Now every single Pokemon card that is authentic will have that distinctive dark blue border around the card. It will never be anything else. It will not be blurred. If it's blurred, that means it's fake. Now let's look at this one. The color is almost the same, except this color, the fake one, actually is more vibrant in its color than this one. However, look at this corner over here, and it's always in the same spot. Right here, do you see that? It's blurred. If you look closely, do you see a distinctive line around the whole card? A dark, distinctive blue line. Nope, you do not. And that's because when they scan it in, because the distinctive line is so subtle, but yet it's pretty hard to scan it in so that there's no blurring at all. So this one is definitely a fake because there's no distinctive line around. So this one, the only way for us to tell was by 4 things. Number 1, the packaging. The packaging for the fake card was silver on the top and on the bottom foil. The foil was silver. Number 2, the recommended age was put into a different spot than the authentic Pokemon booster pack. And number 3 is the flexibility test. The fake one is just thin and badly made. Okay. And then the last test, and this is my favorite test because it's usually a dead giveaway, is the fake card will have the blurred edges all around, whereas the authentic card will always be distinctive. The edges will never be blurred, and that's how you know that it's a real one. So thank you so much for joining us today, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon. Bye and have a great day.